Jed! Oh God. Hi, yes. First of all, thanks for coming out to see us all. Means a lot to all of us. Now the niceties are out of the way. You're all a bunch of no. I'm here today, and I'm going to tell you two of my deepest, darkest secrets. Now, these are the type of secrets that if my mother knew I was telling you, at the age of 36, I'd probably be grounded for about 2 years, 3 years. So the first is, I can hear the tension, come on. I have slept with more women than my husband has. Now, yeah, my mum definitely wouldn't like that one. So my husband and I have been together for 12 years, had to Google when Inception came out to remember that. And we're married 6 years, I think. So before I met him, I'd been mainly with women, I'm going to be honest with you. So when I met him on that fated night in Armagh, doing Rock the Boat, and our eyes locked across the room, I kind of went, he doesn't have any boobs. What the hell am I supposed to do up here? But I can safely say after 12 happy years of a relationship, he has a very, very nice set of boobs now, and I have the best of both worlds. So, as I said, before I met my husband, I had been mainly with women. I'm actually pansexual. So most people kind of get that confused with bisexual. Some people think they're the same thing, being greedy. So here's an education for you. Pansexual means that you're attracted to someone regardless of gender, and bisexual is you're attracted to a man or a woman. So there we go. So being greedy, I mean pansexual. I love going to Pride. It is such good window shopping opportunities. It's fabulous. So this year, finally got to go back after 2 years from COVID and stuff. Had an absolutely amazing time. Was there with some good friends, had a laugh. But being sensible, I was driving, so therefore I was sober. So I went, right, 7 o'clock, I'm going to get locked in the car park, I better go move my car. Got to my car and turned it on, nothing. I'd left my side lights on. I was raging. I was raging for 3 reasons. First of all, I had to spend a fortune on a taxi home because I just couldn't do public transport that day. Second was I was actually pulled over the night before by the police for driving without my headlights on. And third of all I could think of is I could have been fucking drinking all day. Just raging. So that's secret number 1. Secret number 2 is a bit darker, okay? So you have to promise it won't leave this room. Or the internet, for that matter. So, here we go. I killed my best friend so I could have a dog. Okay, let me explain. As I said, me and husband living together 6 years now, and we live in a rented property. So we moved in, landlord came over, and he says, I know we said no pets, but the one thing is no dogs. And I was like, right, that's grand. So 3 months later, we got Bandit, a lovely wee white fluffy dog. So it was grand. We were living there for 2.5 years, and they never knew. Then we found out that their daughter was moving into the house next door. And I was like, fuck. Right. So panicked. I did what every girl does and went to my best friend, Vicky. I was like, Vicky, they're going to find out that we have this dog. Like, we're screwed. They're going to kick us out. And she looked at me in that way your best friend can look at you and goes, I died. And I went, what? And she was like, tell them I've died. And I was like, I can't. She was like, tell them I died and you had to take the dog in because there was nobody else to take him. So I thought about this, and I spoke to another half, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it. So my landlord and landlady are good Christians. So I decided to ring on a Sunday, thinking that they would be filled with the love and of the Holy Spirit, and would just be, yes, yes, no problem. So called up and got speaking to herself. I'll say her name is Eileen. So, hi Eileen, hi Hitler. How are you? I'm all right. Eileen, I've something to tell you. What? Eileen, my best friend, died on Christmas Day. You know, Jesus' birthday. Right, sorry to hear that. I was like, Eileen, she had a wee dog, and, you know, nobody else could take him in, so I took him in, and it was only supposed to be temporary, but he's the last link I have to my dead best friend. And there was silence, and my heart was going, and I was like, oh God. And she goes, I'll hand the phone over to Michael. Will you tell him? Like, for fuck's sake. Hi, Michael. Hi, Claire. I was like, Michael, I have something to tell you. What's wrong? Michael, my best friend died on Christmas Day. Jesus' birthday. And I have this wee white dog of hers. We were only supposed to hold on to him, but it's the last connection I have to my best friend. And he went silent. And I was like, right, he's going to tell us to get out. He's going to give us a month's notice. Well, you know, Claire, we don't make business decisions on a Sunday, so we'll have to ring you back. So I came off the phone, ran down to the husband and said, right, I've told them they were going to ring me back. And I went upstairs and had a missed call. And he had rang back 10 minutes later, and he was like, look, that's grand. We'll let you keep the wee dog and all, that's fine. So I was like, thank you, perfect. So, 2 things. This means, of course, I didn't kill my best friend, okay, for a dog. Although I have technically been tempted to on several occasions, it hasn't happened. But it means that every time the landlord comes round for a wee visit or he comes to see his daughter, I have to set up a memorial to my dead best friend. So I have a thing of pictures, and then I get some flowers, just so that it's always there, you know. But so that's my 2 deepest, darkest secrets. Thanks for listening, and thanks for listening. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Claire!